There are apparently some people who do not wash their legs because they feel like the soap just drips down there. No, I'm kind of scared to know what else y'all don't clean just because soap drips down there. Hey girl, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Trinity and I make a lot of content on becoming your best self, leveling up, glowing up mentally, physically, emotionally. I talk a lot about self-care. I love self-care. I love body care products. I love my shower routine, and that's why I wanted to make this video for y'all. I do have a few older videos similar to this on my channel, but I like to constantly post updated ones as I discover new body care products and as I change up my routine a little bit. All products that I mentioned will be linked down below in the description box, so if you're interested in purchasing anything, all you gotta do is check down there, click those links. And yeah, we don't really need a long intro for this. Y'all already know what the vibes are, so let's get right into it. First, starting with in shower. You wanna make sure you are starting off with a cleansing soap. You don't wanna go straight in with your body washes that have that nice scent all the time. You wanna start off with something that will actually cleanse your body, and most often these are unscented soaps. I've been using the Dove bar soap for quite a while. Every now and then I'll use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. I like the peppermint one because it makes me feel squeaky clean. I know a lot of people have been using the Dial bar soap lately, so you can use that. Any antibacterial soap is really good. But basically, I take my exfoliating washcloth. I love exfoliating washcloths because they are long and exfoliating. You're able to use it to clean your back like this, and essentially it eliminates an extra step because then you don't technically have to exfoliate after. But yeah, anyway, I take that cloth and I just put my bar soap on it and I clean every part of my body. Yes, legs included. Yes, I have to say that because there are apparently some people who do not wash their legs because they feel like the soap just drips down there. No, I'm kind of scared to know what else y'all don't clean just because soap drips down there. But yeah, you want to make sure you are cleaning every part of your body, especially the parts that harbor odor the most. So under your arms, in your booty crack, make sure you spend a good amount of time in those areas. These little crevices in your arms, in between your toes and your belly button, all those places. And I also want to add that when you are cleaning like under your arms and in your booty crack, between your legs, any like folds and stuff, you want to make sure you are spending a good amount of time. Do not do a quick 1-2. A good rule of thumb when cleaning your underarms especially is to constantly feel under there with your hand after you scrub with your washcloth or your exfoliating washcloth, just to see if you can feel any residue from your deodorant. If you clean under your arms real quick, I'm telling you, you probably still have residue from your deodorant under your arms, and that is a quick way for you to be smelling crazy throughout the day. You don't want any residue. You want to make sure you're cleaning it really good. That way when you get out the shower, you can just apply a whole new layer and you're nice and fresh. After you use your regular cleansing soap, whether you're using the Castile soap, Dial, Dove, whatever, then you can go in with your moisturizing body wash, which is typically the one that smells really good. Lately, I have been using the Method body wash in combination with the Naturium Glow Getter body wash. If you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you already know how I feel about that Naturium body wash. It is a game changer. It will literally leave your skin feeling super duper smooth, super soft, nice and moisturized and hydrated, because that first step, just using the cleansing bar, will make your skin feel clean, but it will also make your skin feel dry if you stop right there. So I love using a body wash that not only smells good but really moisturizes my skin. Now the Method body wash is good on its own and the Naturium is definitely good on its own, but when you combine them, you get that good smell and that nice soft skin. Oh, the Naturium Glow Getter body wash does not have a smell. Some people say it does. Some people say it has a very natural smell to it. I don't smell anything, but I'm telling y'all, just try it. Try combining the two. Oh, chef's kiss. My favorite out of the Method body washes is the gray one. It's coconut and rice milk, I believe. I'm gonna add in another body wash, but I saved this one for last because I don't use this one every single day. I use this every few days, maybe like once or twice a week. And it is the Naturium Glycolic Acid body wash. This one again does not have a smell. It is a correcting body wash. If you've never heard of Naturium, they make a lot of corrective skincare products or body care products that are literally for correcting skin conditions. And the glycolic acid one is for smoothing out your skin. So if you have any like bumpy texture, or if you really just need to exfoliate your skin chemically, then you would use something like that. And when I do use this, I use it after the first step, the Dove bar soap. But yeah, if you don't like the harshness of like body scrubs and stuff, definitely try out that glycolic body wash. Okay, now moving on to our feminine wash. So a few months ago, I purchased a new feminine wash wash by xoxo. It's a black woman owned brand. You've probably seen it on TikTok, but I had a few clients tell me about the brand in general. I had one client who was like raving about the feminine wash, and I was like, okay, let me add to cart and see what's going on. And y'all, I am obsessed. I will never buy another feminine wash ever. Like, this is the only one you'll ever need. And ironically, the name of it is the only V wash you'll ever need. I purchased mine on Amazon. They have a website. They're also on TikTok shop. But again, I purchased mine on Amazon because I don't be feeling like waiting for no long shipping. Okay, I want my stuff in 2 days. It's made of all natural ingredients. It has that cooling sensation, and usually I don't like that. I usually don't like products that give me that like cooling feeling down there, but for some reason I've really liked this. It's not overbearing at all. It just makes you feel so clean. I have never had a feminine wash make me feel like super duper clean. I honestly felt like they were all the same for real, and after a while I just started using Dove. So it's made of essential oils, which are good for killing bacteria, cucumber extract, which is good for hydration, and aloe vera, which is good for soothing and relaxation. It's good for fighting bacteria, removing odor, and maintaining healthy pH. So if you have any pH issues, this one will definitely be good for you. Now sometimes I'll use it just with my bare hands in the shower, but every now and then I'll use my exfoliating gloves. I only use the exfoliating gloves maybe twice a week. You want to make sure you are exfoliating so that you can prevent ingrowns and just so that you can get rid of any dead skin that you might have down there. My wax girl actually told me that it's also not good to like manually exfoliate with like a scrub or like exfoliating gloves every single day, and she recommended that I sometimes just use a chemical exfoliant. And like I said, the glycolic acid body wash by Naturium is a chemical exfoliant. So once a week or so, I'll take that and I'll apply it to the, I should probably know the name of this. Y'all know what part I'm talking about. I apply it to that part, and I'll just leave it there for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute in the shower, and I'll just rinse it right off. Nothing goes inside. It doesn't even go all the way down there by the lips and all that. No, we're just putting it on that main little area. So that's what I do. And when I tell y'all, I have noticed a big difference since doing that. She actually just told me the other day when I went to get my wax that my skin looks more even. All right, now while we're talking about exfoliating, let's talk about foot care in the shower. If you're not new to my channel, if you have seen any of my other hygiene videos or like, you know, how to look polished and put together videos, you know I don't play about foot care, and it starts in the shower. People don't just have smooth feet just by accident. Anyone you know who has really smooth, nice feet, they are very intentional about their foot care. First off, make sure y'all washing y'all feet, okay? Because some of y'all probably in that group of people who just like to let the water just drip down there, and they be like, oh, the soap touched my feet, so I'm good. No, you need to be scrubbing the bottom of your feet, in between your toes, the top of your foot, all that good stuff. You need to be doing all that. Once I clean my feet, I like to take a scrub and I'll just apply that all over my foot, and then I'll take a pumice stone and I will smooth out my heels, my whole foot, really, the whole bottom of my foot. It's a great way to get all the dead skin off your feet. You don't need that little cheese grater thing. No, just make sure you're using a good scrub and a pumice stone and you should be fine. All right, now moving on to my post-shower body care routine. The first thing I do when I get out of the shower is I moisturize my lady parts. Hydrate and moisturize. These are two things I was not doing for a really long time. And like I said, now I have nice even skin down there. I rarely ever have ingrowns anymore. First off, I let that area air dry before I do anything else. Sometimes I'll literally like take a fan and put it down there and allow it to dry completely. And then I'll either take a hyaluronic acid serum or niacinamide serum and I will apply it to my lady parts. I like to pat it in just like I do on my face. And after that, I go in with moisturizer. I just use my Pond's moisturizer that I use on my face. You want to make sure you are exfoliated in the shower. Then when you get out, you want to hydrate, moisturize, and then lock it in with the oil. Now, once that's out the way, then I move on to the rest of my body care. And we're going to start with deodorant. For the last few months, I have been using the Shea Moisture deodorant and I am obsessed. If you're not new to my channel, then you know for the longest time I was sticking to the same deodorant. I was using the Secret Clinical, I believe, for over a year because after I had Jax, my hormones were all over the place. I could not find a deodorant that worked for me for a long period of time. If I didn't have odor, I was sweating really bad, and vice versa. But once I started using the Secret Clinical, I wasn't sweating really bad and I also didn't have an odor. So I was like, cool, we just gonna stick with this. Then I saw all the girls posting about Shea Moisture's new deodorant and I was like, I want to try it. I'm obsessed. Y'all, I love this deodorant because one, the scent that I have smells really good. I think I have coconut and hibiscus. Love the scent, not overpowering, smells really fresh, but still smells really good. But I think my favorite thing about it is the fact that it literally feels like nothing. It doesn't feel like you have anything on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And it goes on so buttery smooth. Oh my God. Yeah, I've repurchased this twice already. Once my deodorant is on, I move on to moisturizing my body. I try to do all this stuff really, really fast up until this point because I don't like to wait too long after my shower to start moisturizing my skin. And I don't like for my body to dry off completely before I get to my lotion. So let's talk about lotion. If you're not new here, you know, I rave about the Nivea body lotion all the time. I have been using that for probably like 4 years at this point. I don't care what smell good lotion I use. This one, this unscented lotion remains the same. I always start with the Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion. It has no scent, it's unscented, but it moisturizes your body so good, and that's really what you need. Like, you have to make sure you are going in with products that actually do their job before you worry about smelling good. And then I'll go in with a nice smelling lotion afterwards. We love to layer our products over here. If you know anything about smelling good and smelling good all day, you know that you have to layer. And for the longest time, I have been using the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Lotion, but it is my favorite scent. I love vanilla. I'm a vanilla girl. I love warm smelling scent, and this just does the trick for me. It smells like cupcakes, cookies, whatever. Now, I will say, when I use this, I like to mix it with an oil. This body oil by Palmer smells so good, y'all. It smells like cookies. Now let's talk about perfumes, and then we'll go into just some additional tips for smelling good and being fresh all day. This perfume right here has been my go-to for the last 2 weeks maybe. This smells so good. I'm trying to get away from scents that are like just like vanilla, or like scents that smell like food pretty much. I want to smell a little bit more grown and sexy, so I've been getting more into like woody type scents. And I noticed that I love anything that's like Palo Santo. I had a man sniffing me for like 2 whole minutes the other day just because I had this perfume on. He just could not stop sniffing me. He said it smelled so good. If you know me, you know that's my favorite compliment. I love to hear that I smell good. Just in case y'all interested in what perfume I'm loving at the moment, that's it. That has been my go-to for the last 2 weeks. All right, now before we end this video, we're just gonna run through some quick hygiene tips for smelling good all day and just, you know, being fresh all day. First off, of course, make sure you are drinking your water, and make sure you are really eating things that will help you to smell better, or maybe refraining from eating things that make you smell not so great. You will literally smell like some of the foods that you eat. Make sure you are drinking water. Water definitely plays a part in your odor on a daily basis. Make sure you are cleaning behind your ears. You can use witch hazel for this. If you don't have like cotton pads or cotton balls, you can put it on a paper towel, a wipe, whatever. Just wipe behind your ears every single day. Make sure you're cleaning your earrings. If you wear studs like on a daily basis like me, make sure you are soaking them in alcohol, just so that you don't have that nasty earring back smell, because you know people talk about that all the time. You don't want that. Like I said earlier, you don't want to be omitting any part of your body. You want to make sure you are cleaning every part of your body as often as you can. Another tip is to keep a body spray or perfume and deodorant on hand. If you're not new to my channel, you know I'm always talking about staying ready so you don't have to get ready, and keeping things that you could possibly need on hand at all times. So I keep an emergency bag in my car that has a little travel size deodorant in it. It has extra underwear in it. It has toothpaste, mouthwash, pads, tampons, stuff like that. Anything that I could possibly need, like stuff that I may forget in the house, I want to make sure I always have it on hand so that I'm not without. And you also want to make sure you have like a travel perfume on you, or a little small body spray that could fit in your purse, just so that you can freshen up throughout the day. Some people always smell good and always smell super duper fresh every single time you see them, because they are constantly reapplying their fragrance. You never know, you might be running into somebody, you might be going somewhere at the last second and want to, you know, freshen up a little bit. My next tip is do not wear thongs every single day. I love them because I don't like for nobody to see my panty line. Start wearing some sweatpants every now and then, or wear something that does not require you to wear a thong. I don't know, girl, figure it out. But you don't need to have something all up there 24/7, 7 days a week. Just let her breathe a little bit. When you go to sleep at night, don't sleep in no panties at all. Let her breathe, let her air out a little bit. And last but not least, if you are a gym girly, make sure you are showering right after the gym. Do not walk around with your tight leggings on with all that sweat in there, and go home, take you a shower, change your clothes. And that concludes my 2024 shower routine / hygiene routine. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new. Again, everything is linked down below if you would like to try anything that I mentioned. Make sure y'all subscribe if you have not already, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.